Okay, let's see if I can do this one without a panic attack. The financial year end of, here we go. The financial year of Carpets Galore is 2019, October. That's a weird year. Tembi Tommy, is the sole shareholder and director. So this is a PTY, a private company. Indicate amounts in the appropriate blocks for the cash budget and projected income statement. Now, can you see what they do here? And I love this, because here they check if you understand the difference between the budget and the income statement. So here, you say to yourself, it's stuff that would go in the CRJ and CPJ. Here, it's stuff, it's only nominal. Please, only income and expenses. So now, number one, a printer. Now, first of all, I know this is equipment. So, costing 4,800 will be bought for cash 30 November. So, November 4,800. It's definitely CPJ. Nothing in the income statement. Why? Because it's a B account. Okay. Depreciation. There is a nominal. Will be 680. Now can you see? Depreciation don't go into CRJ, CPJ. But depreciation goes here. I bought it 30 November. Am I going to depreciate 30 November? No, I haven't had it a month yet. So I will start December. On 1st January, 48,000 will be paid for a 12-month insurance contract. Can you see January? I pay everything. Ne? But in the projected income statement, I spread it over the 12 months. Okay? So 48 divided 12 is going to give me 4. Okay. A loan liability of 100,000 will be received 31st January. December, sorry. Okay, that, nothing in the income statement. What of loan goes into the income statement?
The interest.
The interest. So they say, this will be repaid in equal installments over 20 months, meaning 5,000 a month, commencing 31st January. So January, I'm going to pay 5,000. Okay? Interest is 12% per month, paid monthly, and is not capitalized. Okay? So what's 100,000 times 12% for 1 month? What does that give you? 1,000. So I only start paying back January. So January I'm going to pay 1,000 and it's interest 1,000. There we go. And this thing they mark negative. If you put that 48 there, you're going to lose your mark. So in other words, if you already earned a mark and you over put it in, it's like recons. Okay. Next one. Tembi is preparing projections for the period commencing 1st November. She does not grant discount for early payment. Now, calculate the percentage of debtors who settle their accounts in the second month following the credit sales. The second month following credit sales. So now, you know, can I tell you something? If they give you 100,000, anything 100,000, 10 million, ne? It's your easiest to work with. So now let's see. If I take October, but you can literally take any month, because August, September, October, can't use this one. Ne? September. October, November, I can use this one. October. November, December, I can use this one, which is way easier. So if I say 75 over 100, it's 75%. You see? So 75,000 over 100 gives me 75%. Okay, and please remember that. These days they literally, you don't have to write percentage, but you have to say times 100. Okay? Written off as bad debts the end of the 3rd month, following the credit sales transaction months. They want to know the percentage. Is that right? Am I reading it right? So, the percentage bad debts. So if I look at this, now I know this is collections. This doesn't make sense. Because August is month 0, September is 1, October is 2, November is 3. Is it after 3 months? Yeah, after 3 months. Okay, so let's have a look. October is the easiest one to work with because here I can see it's already 22%. Ne? So, 2nd month following, can you see you don't receive anything the month of or the month following? It's literally the 2nd month and the 3rd month that you receive. And this is 22%. So I've got 75, I've got 22, so it means I receive 97%. So what will be bad debted? Okay. Office workers are, I mustn't do that. Office workers were unhappy with the increase that Tembi gave them on the 1st of October. Explain what she should say to them, provide 2 points and quote figures. Now, if I look at this, office workers, is it the office workers? Where do you see them? There. Okay, so they got an increase. So you're going to work it out. 11,040, ne? Divided, minus, what is it? 9,2 over 9,2. What is the increase? 2%. 20%. Whoa, and they're unsatisfied. Okay, so what will she say to them? 20% is more than what? Inflation. Yes, than inflation. Okay, what second thing can you say? Now let's look at the other workers. You've got the salespeople. Do they have the director's fee? Oh, look what happened to the director's fee. What did she do to herself? Yeah, she made it less. So now, if I say 10 over 50, what's the percentage? 20%. Okay, director fee, 10,000 less than budgeted. %. So she took a 20% fall and gave them a 20% increase. How can they be? See the picture. See the big picture. You want it after. Okay. Tembi says her son Jacob, she pays her son to deliver and install carpets per customers, 4 customers. She budgets 280 per meter. Comment on the control of the expense. Calculate figures or calculations. So it's 280 per square meter. Okay. Now let's see. If I look, is this now October? For what month? Okay, there's 2 months here. So let's look at both. If I look at September, let's look at the actual. Okay, because they gave me actual. So 38 meters is sold. He is paid delivery and installation. He has paid 14,000 rand. Ne? There is 3.8 meters installed at 2.81 rand meter. And that gives you what? So can you see? For September, not well controlled. Got 14,000. Only installed 3.8 times 280, 10,640. So you can say it was only supposed to get 10,640. Now let's look at October. If I look at October, he got 16,800. Ne? He installed 6,000 at 280. What does that give you? That's that. October installed and received 16.8. Well controlled. See? You understand?
The director's fee. Thank you.
Okay. Now, let's see if we can finish. A new competitor commencing trading on 1st September. Provide figures to illustrate the impact on sales. So most probably the sales are going to drop. Nee. So let's see. The sales, the total sales, increased. The total sales increased. Explain 3 decisions she took. So what's the 3 decisions? You can now see she gave easier credit, né? Because the cash sales is less, the credit sales is more. So she allowed more, she had a more lenient credit, what is beleid in English? Beleid terms. Her credit terms became more favorable. Okay, what else happened? This happened. She made her selling price per meter less. And that is why her son also had to install more, because it became cheaper.